Hey guys, Jawas Junkyard here. Just got this, I guess, production sample for the Sith Father, also known as the Bane, in the mail. The box is beautiful, nice and small. Alright, let's talk through it. So obviously, we know there's been some challenges with the production of this hilt. First started with an actual, I guess, technical production issue, and then it moved more in terms of just the factory being very, I don't want to talk too badly, but being very, very difficult to work with. So, look, it's pretty clear from here on out, we're probably not going to be using that factory again, but look, let's not dwell on the past. We're nearly there. We nearly got these shipped. So look, there's a couple points I want to talk about. Obviously it's a beautiful hilt, and look, the, I guess, difficulties for me personally dealing with this factory over the past year has not been great, but look, the end product is beautiful. So I guess once that's all said and done, we can be happy. So as you can see, I've got one switch in and one switch out, and the reason being is, look, one of the arguments we got into with the supplier was around the many parts that need to be assembled. So the first step was they were saying they didn't want to assemble anything. They forgot to do this hole here to hold the shroud to the body. Obviously I made them do it. They finally did. They had drilled this hole to hold the pommel, but did not drill the hole in the pommel that mates to it. And then they were arguing about doing that and trying to basically dump the project back to me to finish. It just got silly, right? Every step of the way. It was just, it's just been a battle. This supplier obviously has shown that they're not someone we want to work with anymore. So that's okay. We've got many more. But look, another thing was they really did not want to assemble the springs in the switches. So look, I'm one guy and there's a lot of hilts, so I can't install them all. So what I'm going to do, and I'll probably do a better video, but I'm going to have a spring made now, a custom spring. I'll get it made that basically is the right diameter, the right size. This is just a random one I had lying around that I cut this sort of size. Basically it's going to involve you doing this. It's quite simple, luckily. Just go around, push the spring onto the switch, you sort of compress here. So I just get it hooked. So yeah, obviously when I do the custom spring, it's going to have the flat end like you'd expect, and then you go through, and it'll end up being like this bad boy here, right? So I'll do a proper video when I get the right spring. This is a bit hard because it doesn't have the looped full end there, so it's going to slide through. But yeah, the intention is that we go like that, we cap through, we have the spring caught there. So let me just, I want to get it done for the video. There we go. So I've pushed that little spring through. Yeah, there we go. Now just hold it, and there's a little cap here. Now my advice is to a bit of thread locker just on that, just a little bit of glue just to hold that thread on, because you actually never need to take it off. So because this will go in and out of that hole, no worries without it. So now you can see here, and you get that short action. Beautiful. So I left it out just to show for the video to play, but I'll put it in now. It's actually quite a tight fit, so you actually can sort of just get it in you may not even need anything like glue. Sorry, I might just not blind it up properly, but anyway, you can get it in. As you can see, I've done it on the other side. It goes in nice. And it's basically a friction fit. Put it in an angle. So anyway, let's play with that another time. But now I kind of want to get it in. In Jawas Junkyard, we find the late with every swing. The power does rise. The bond formed with the blade. No need for disguise. In Jawas Junkyard, where dreams take flight, we find our path. All right, coming from the other way helped a lot. Beautiful. All right. So look, they stick in just a little bit. I'll show you. For this view as well, you can see, nice and spring loaded. Now the chassis, which I can, I guess, show off, I need to do a bit of tweaking to the diameter. That's okay. So we have it here, the main part. This is the switch sort of section, and you obviously can remove all. Then there's a speaker pod. So this will go in. It holds. You could put a little nano strip of LEDs there, and that would, of course, when I get it right to line up with the switches, that would line up here with the cage. Now, you could, of course, get one of these screws and make it longer, and that can hold this LED, this whole section down correctly. That's what I did on my Proto install. And then, yeah, you've got wire passage through there, and you know, I guess the intention would be, if you go this way, it'll hold, you know, a blade adapter there, and there you go, off to the races. So beautiful, sits there, and this will go in and curve and goes through there, and it has, yeah, like a, yeah, the pogo pin sort of style adapter, and then it has just a, I guess, a normal sort of speaker pod that you can just glue in place. It doesn't really need to do anything, just sort of help split it up. There you go, that's how the chassis works, and then you can get a nice light through there. You can do other options, of course. It's just a simple one. Put a strip there, you can put a film of diffusion film through there or something like that. Whatever you prefer. So yeah, look, it's a really nice hilt. Like I said, it comes with spring switches. Well, it's going to come with springs and switches. You need to do a tiny bit of assembly. I'm sorry about that, but it basically got to the point where it was cancel the run or accept that with the switches. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a tough project, tough. Look, I've worked with this guy for many years, so I was very disappointed that it came out this way, but look, the hilt come out good, but there's just a few little things along the way that weren't so good. So look, enough of that. Let's be positive. The hilt should be shipping soon. They told me there was a couple or some units that had some, I guess, issues with locating these and screwing them in, so they have to remake some of those parts. But I've asked them how many, like, can you ship me all the good ones and then those ones at a later date, so at least I can start shipping. So hopefully that will happen. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. But look, it's a really cool hilt. You can see the sort of size on the hand. Yeah, I'm just excited finally. Finally. Yeah, it's been painful for me, you know. So it's going to be very, very good day once I ship this out to all of you guys. I cannot wait. Thank you for all being patient. Thank you for understanding. It's very much appreciated. Look, I mean, this is probably one of the first curved hilts that has no weld, has no join with screws in between. It's one contiguous piece of base metal, and yeah, it was a challenge. It was wood. It was just a challenge. We've got multiple composite parts here: brass, stainless, brass, steel, aluminium tube that's curved the whole way through. We did it by forming, so bending it over a form, painting in the panel. So look, this is paint that's clear coated. So if you don't like this color, want something else, it's quite easy to take off and, you know, maybe get it powder coated or anodized or anything like that, that you choose to do. Maybe you want to do like a blood red color. It would look awesome, especially through the bleed through here. Yeah. That's pretty much all I can discuss about it. I guess there's nothing really too much else to talk about. So, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. And take care. Each one a masterpiece, a work of art.